Hey fellas, mrzacnono here, and it is the most wonderful time of the year in Half-Sword, where the barons outside are frightful, but the willies are just, delightful. And since a willy has no place to go, I thought I'd give him a present, as so. And where did this present come from? Oh, well this is just more modded Half-Sword weapons. I previously covered some Half-Sword modded weapons using the OVRDTH Selector mod a couple months ago, but in the time since that video came out, more modded Half-Sword weapons have been made. So today, as a present to you, myself, and him, we'll be reviewing some hand-picked modded Half-Sword weapons from a few different creators. So sit back and enjoy some more modded Half-Sword weapons. And for the first weapon pack we'll be covering, this is the Revolutionary Arms weapon pack by Sean Carter, 78. Now this is a very small weapon pack, but it does have some very good it has some very good modeling with this weapon pack, and the first weapon on the list is the Quarterstaff, which is a great weapon that I love a lot because it's very knockable. Nope, missed. Sorry, hang on a minute. Just give me a second here. This is the Quarterstaff. It's a very long stick of wood that does a good job at... No, stop going for it. Stop it. I'm gonna throw it out. Hang on a minute. No. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay. That's a predicament. Well, there we go. Hang on. One more hit in the face. Should do it. Hang on a minute. Now, this is a Quarterstaff, which I have to say is one of the best feeling... You bitch. You effing... You bitch. You bitch. I can't believe you've done this. That didn't go as planned, and it's another guy with an axe. But this is the Quarterstaff, which I have to say is one of the most balanced weapons that I've ever played with a Half-Sword. It's not overpowered, it's not underpowered, and it feels so agile in the hands, which is something that I have to say about this whole pack. I can't believe you've done this. Every weapon in this Half-Sword, weapon modded, shit, give me a second. Every weapon in this pack, I have to say, is extremely well balanced, and this is just the first of 4. We'll be covering 3 of them today. From this weapon pack, I have longed for a Quarterstaff in just base game Half-Sword, and I feel like this is really a weapon that feels like it could be a base game weapon, because of just how well balanced it is, because it's not overpowered, it's just perfect. And I just love the knockouts that you can get with this weapon. And let me see here. Hang on a minute. Okay, let me focus here. Let's see if we can get something good here. Nope. I'm gonna try and get past. I'm gonna try and knock it aside, then push in. There we go. Good. I'm in. Beautiful. Nope. Staying close, and then just twist it, and then just twist it. And he's done. Okay, another pitchfork came on. Can I get something else? Okay. Wait. I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna knock it up. Knock it. Ah! Moving on to another weapon from this pack is the Broadsword, which is a very unique weapon in the sense that it's got this whole handguard around it, which can be used to get a nice little knock on the head, but also it prevents from two-handing this weapon by putting both hands on the hilt. So you can just sort of half-sword it, but really that's not what it's meant to be used as. It's meant to be an elegant weapon that, again, just like the... It's meant to be an elegant weapon that, just like the Quarterstaff, is extremely agile in the hands to use. You bitch. There we go. Okay, that was very sloppy, but maybe... Hang on a minute, hang on. I know I can do something slick with this. But the Broadsword here is very good, but again, since you are going to be playing, or at least you're supposed to be playing, in the commoner tier with a lot of these weapons, you are going to be facing long swords, which probably will have a bit more reach than you, but not overtly. Just better to keep maybe a bit of a thrust. Let him push in and then thrust. Come on. Push in. Thrust. Beautiful. Got me in the neck. Hang on a minute. Don't give up yet. Good. Push it through. I got him. Okay, let's try Carnage with the Broadsword. Okay, run through. Thank you. Thank you for that one. Thrust him right in the back. Missed entirely. Turns around slowly. Give me a nice little cut here. Good. That's what I wanted. Got him in the back of the head, but he's not done yet. Nope. I can take you. Got him. Ah! Need a hand? I'm so sorry. Ah! Okay. Let's deal with this. Have at ye. Come here. And it's just done. Just leave it in. Later, sucker. And the last weapon we'll be coming from this pack is the Sabre, which is, again, similar to the Broadsword, but a bit more, you know, sabery. Let's see here. Okay, I've got to wait for my opening, because again, I'm at a reach disadvantage, almost. Ooh, I like that attack cut a bit more. I'm a little bit better with that attack cut, almost. Wait. And right here. Beautiful! Right across the throat. He's going down. He's not coming home today. Daddy's not making it out of the gladiator pit today, is he? No, Daddy's not. A saber, again, like all these weapons, are, I think, meant to be, like, 18th century style sort of weapons. This saber has a much better attack pattern, at least for me, than the broadsword. This one, I feel like I'm hitting my stride. It's at just the right level to go to the neck. Almost. Nope. A little too close. Got him. He should be done. He's gotten a death by 1,000 cuts. Almost. Ah! Okay, almost. Come on. I've hit him in the side of the head. Go for him. He's done. Push through. Give me a nice overhead. Come close. Watch this. He doesn't know what I'm gonna do. He doesn't know what to expect. Overhead. There we go. Okay, come on, give me one good thrust. I want to thrust through the body. Nope, back away. Wait for my time. It's not my time yet. It's my time. It's my time! But if you want a weapon pack that is speedy, agile, and very well modded, and feels very good in the hand, I highly suggest Revolutionary Arms by Sean Carter. It's just that well. It works just that well. Now, moving on from a weapon pack to just a single weapon by Chaotic Luke is the Reverse Dagger. Now again, can you give me a second? Let me introduce it. Like the name would imply, this is a reverse dagger, and as you can see, we're holding it in kind of this underhand cut, which of course is not good for slicing, but you know, doing overheads, and especially locking up, is probably its best advantage. Hang on a minute. Okay, I've got something going on here. Push it through. Shh. It was stuck in his back. Nope. Don't get that stuck in my back. But the best way to use this reverse dagger I found is just locking up. Just basically push in, lock up, and then just try to jam it in somewhere. I guess like that. But this is a feature that I know some people have definitely requested, which is to be able to actually hold the dagger upside down in a reverse grip, which is I mean, it's fun just for kind of jamming it in there, but it's not exactly effective when it comes to, you know, anything other than that. Okay, I think I can get around this. Watch this. Nope. He just jammed in my hand. Switch hands, switch grip. Nope. He's gonna knock me. Okay, the best way is just to push in and lock up. Grab the hand. I didn't mean for that to happen. That kind of just got lucky. Kind of just got him there with a quick little. Okay, this time I think let's maybe switch hands so I have control of this right hand and I can grab his weapon hand. Grab it. Now jam it in somewhere. Go across his body. Go across his body. Hang on a minute. Pull this dagger in close. Hang on. Stop moving. Come on. Gotcha. I gotcha. Give up. I've got something going on here. I don't know where it's stabbing you, but I've got something. Where's it stabbing? I've got him. Where? Where is it at? In the hand. I got him in the hand. Don't look at me like that. Oh, man. Why is your jaw like that? Just for the sake of it, let's try it in a carnage. Just for the sake of it. I don't think this is going to be too successful. But maybe, if I can get something. Okay, I've dropped the weapon again. Nope. Grab it. Got it. Get him. Beautiful. I think I just hit him with the pommel again. Or hit him with the handguard. He's down on the ground. I've got it in an armbar! I'm gonna twist it off! If you don't stop playing with it, I'm gonna twist it off. Wait a minute. Grab him, quick! Do something here. Nope, back away. I'm a little dazed. Okay. I'm a little dazed. I'm gonna run through. I've ran through. Grab him! Got him in the side. Kind of jammed it into his side. Didn't do much, though. Didn't do enough. Got him in the back. Beautiful! Okay, it seems like that motion works. It seems like if you do it quick enough, you can kind of just jam it into the back, into their side. But let's test it just one more time. Okay, this is against the pitchfork. Okay. I'm gonna run through. Good. Good. Run around. And just go for these right, left swings. Right to left swings. Right to left swings. I'm gonna knock him out before I do anything else. Okay, that works. That works. It's not doing this. Oh my god, my hand is covered in his blood. That's not mine. That's one of the most gruesome images I've ever seen. I'm coated in willy fluid. But overall, this weapon's actually a lot of fun. Again, don't take it as like a hyper-effective, you know, weapon. It's not gonna win you the gauntlet, but it is gonna be fun just to mess around with, and especially doing these right to left swings. That seems to be the move. This right here. Keeping it in your right hand. I mean, look at that. Look at how effective it's going now. Just one more, just one more. It's so addicting. I don't know, just that motion right there. The motion of the willies. Just that motion. I mean, look at that. Look at it. Okay, that time I just kind of knocked him out. That was just a knockout hit. And next up is Chrome 334, their 4th weapon pack. And this weapon, right off the bat, you can already, I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's the name of this weapon is Ridiculously Long Sword, and I believe that it upholds to that standard. It's in his body. He doesn't seem to feel it, though. Okay, it's out. I've got so much range, this is just basically a pike. Okay, just keep it in him. Nope, don't let him get close. If he gets close, then I can't stop him. I do have kind of like a catch there. It's meant to be for my hand, but I think it's more so for him staying away. There we go. Just kind of keep. What if I just kind of bounce it around? Nope, that's not working. There we go. But this is called the Ridiculously Long Sword. Ow! And with Chrome's weapon pack, it is such a diverse weapon pack. It has extremely ridiculous weapons like this, but it also has really, really grounded weapons as well. Like the hit show, Ridiculousness, hosted by Rob Dyrdek. This video is sponsored by Ridiculousness by Rob Dyrdek. Coming soon to a theater near you. Okay, if I just kind of spin, that seems to work well as well. Because I'm taking out half the arena, basically. If I just spin, something's got to hit him eventually. Okay, switch hands, maybe? And just spin this way. Something's got to hit him eventually. I'm not seeing what's happening, but something's hitting him eventually. Wait, I have an idea. Okay, if I take this, two-hand it, and press X, it disappears. It disappears. What I was trying to do there is to put it into one hand, but it seems like if you put it into one hand, it just kind of goes away. But this weapon, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's basically, I mean, a pike. I mean, look at the reach here. Look at the reach. I can't even pick it up because of how heavy it is. If I kind of like back up, then I can kind of do some like thrusting. There, and it's twisting me across the field. Got him in the neck. He should be done. There we go. That's it. That's it. Just death by 1,000 little cuts. He's done. But moving on to something less ridiculous. This is the machete. A very, very well-modeled machete. A very well-modeled machete, and this is another one of those weapons that just feels like it could be a base game weapon, despite being kind of... I think this is just like a modern interpretation of a machete. This just looks like when you buy it, I don't know, Home Depot? Amazon? Walmart? Push in? But the reason why I just love this weapon is because it just feels so, I don't know, brutal. Because you have to push in very close. And I've got him in a bear hug. Keep him close. Take him down, take him down. Nope, 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 nope. Kick him. I've got some... I don't know what's happening. Can you get away from there? Please, I'm protecting myself so you don't bite it off. But this is the machete, and it is just so well modeled. I don't know why, but I just love this weapon. I mean, look at that. And when I'm doing this, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm pretending in my head that I'm somebody's uncle, because it just feels like it fits. I mean, I don't know if somebody's uncle could do that. Maybe. My uncle could beat up your uncle. Okay, I want to go for one good thrust. Just run it through him. Run it through him. Run it through him. Run it through him. Nope. Looks a little blunt there. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I've got something on the arm. Yank it out. Okay, that was kind of a thrust. Not exactly what I was going for, but it kind of worked. But a weapon that will have some good thrust ability is the foil. Now this is again like a fencing rapier, a foil. Very, very thin and mainly for thrust ability just like that. Very long, very thrustable. And look at the snazzy outfit I've got on. Huh? Pretty snazzy. With half sword, again, the fencing and I would say thrusting in a normal like fencing style is not really there because you kind of arc your arm out a little bit, like you arch it, and it kind of goes from this pattern. I don't know. It's a little weird sometimes with thrusting and half sword, especially when you're trying to use like this. Okay, there I'm kind of getting a straight forward thrust. Almost. Just gotta play distance. Beautiful, right through the heart. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those elegant, just simple thrust through them like that. Got him in the neck. He might give up. Get him before he gives up. Get him before he gives up. Okay, he's giving up. And the last weapon I wanted to cover from this pack is a weapon that I've long wanted in half sword. The GOEDENDAG. Now, this is a weapon that has had a lot of weirdness connection to half... GOEDENDAG, or Good Day, is a weapon that has had some strange connection to half sword because of the fact that a lot of people call the Plançon GOEDENDAG. Even I did, or at least I used to, call it the GOEDENDAG. The GOEDENDAG is a long, heavy stick with a end cap spike that is typically used to break through armor, but also can be used for thrusting. And right now I'm trying to see if I can get a nice thrust here. And against a guy with a sword is not exactly easy. And it's not exactly going into him. Maybe I gotta get more of a run up. Nope, got something there. Okay, again, I'm trying to play a blunt game against a sharp weapon. Good hit there. Good, get him again. Got him again, beautiful. Overhead. It feels a bit like the quarterstaff from the Revolutionary Arms weapon pack, but just a bit heavier, maybe a bit more sturdy, and a little bit more unwieldy. And the end cap spike, I don't feel like is doing much. Don't feel like I can get much in there. Okay, it does spike. It spikes. But this is, again, another weapon that just feels like it could be in half sword. I don't know if it's time period accurate. I think it might be. But it does feel like a really nice weapon to use. And again, another weapon that feels like it could just be in the base game. With a few minor tweaks to it. Let me try and go for a leg hit here. There we go. I'm going to see if I can break the leg, because I've got a lot of blunt damage. Hang on. Wait. 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 Now. Nope, not now. Now. Nope, not now. Hang on. Go for that leg again. Just go for the leg. Go for that leg. Keep it low. Keep it low. Good. Eventually the leg's gonna give up. Eventually the leg's gonna give up. Beautiful! Beautiful, like, swing back around. I didn't mean to do that. Look at that. The next weapon pack we'll be covering is Plasmator's weapons, and this is called the BEAK Splitter, which is a massive sword whole arm hybrid, as the mod claims, which is just, again, another very heavy, very... Hang on, I can just drive it into him. Very unwieldy weapon. But it does split BEAK. But this weapon pack features a lot of fantasy weapons and again a lot of historical weapons as well. And a very, overall, pretty diverse weapon pack as a whole, featuring again large and ridiculous weapons and normal and more based weapons. We're just trying this weapon at the lower tiers in the soldier tier because I feel like, I don't know, it feels like it fits down here. It feels like even though I am wearing heavy armor, it feels like this is the kind of weapon I should be going against these guys with because of the amazing slicing damage. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Somebody's choking. Not me. Could never be me. Get! Stop it! Stop it! Hang on, I got something here going in here. I got something going good here. There we go. Kind of glanced off. That was a good hit, but it glanced off. Took it like a champ. I can respect it. There we go. Glanced off again. Glanced off again. That's 3 glances. If I get 5 in a row, I get a free prize. Okay, that was not a glance. That just opened. That just hit his neck and just opened it. Hang on. I can get around that. I can get around that shield. I know I can. Go for the legs. Go for the legs. Two-handed, two-handed, two-handed. Half-sworded. Like the name of the game. Something has to work here. There we go, there we go. Again, this guy's just taking it like a champ. And not anymore. No, he's still up? Okay, he has to be done now. He has to be done now. Now he's done. Now he's done. He's not getting back up. There's no way. There's no way. He's thinking something behind that shield. He's considering it. And he gave up. But because I know someone's gonna say something, let's just try it out in the night tier and let's see how this works, okay? Again, I'm gonna probably half sort it because it's gonna be not really half sorting it, I'm more like actually holding it fully in my hand. But I know someone's gonna say, why didn't you try it against knights? Okay, we'll try it against knights. It's not gonna be too effective, I think, because it's kind of depends upon a lot of cutting damage. But it should have enough blunt damage to do some good. Yeah, if I just hit him with the kind of false edge here, he'll go down. Like a false edge strike. Let him up, let him up. Alright, come on. I call this the spinny. Spin. And then pop. Not really a pop, hang on a minute. Spin, spin, spin. Pop! Not really pop, but still. Spin, spin, spin. Knock? No, not a knock. Not a knock. Not a knock. Not a knock. Okay. How many? Okay, he's done. The weapon I can never be done with is the two-handed maul. Now this is just basically a sledgehammer under the guise of a maul-ing. This is a maul and it feels really nice and weighty. And I have to say that it feels like I'm really actually lugging around a sledgehammer. It gives you the real feel like you're actually in the 15th century, 16th, 17th, 18th, I don't know. Whenever there might have been a maul, it gives you that feeling like you're really crushing a Willie's head in. Hang on. There we go, just like that. Go down. Oh, 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 he's still going. Still got that fire in him. Hang on. There we go. But this is a weapon that I really love using right at the peasant tier, because this is the tier where I feel like it really fits in a lot of ways, because it just kind of feels like sledgehammer time. You can get some nice overheads. Let's see if we can get a nice overhead with this. What if I can just throw it? That could work. That actually might work. Okay, that might actually work. There we go. That was kind of something. I can do better, though. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right in the collarbone. Little bruising there. It's like... I think this might work well in a Carnage. Because then I can have more space to be able to hit. So let me just get rid of him. Hang on. Okay, this weapon does benefit from pressing X to switch hands, because then you'll have a bit of a better time actually swinging. Because you try to swing from this way, it's just not going to work as well. So I'd suggest, you know, swing, press X. Swing, press X. Swing, and a knockout. Whoa! There we go! That was something. Whoa! Okay, that kind of works. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's as close as I'm getting right now. That's as close as I'm getting. I've got to refine the art of sledge throwing. Okay, that again got him with the handle. Beautiful! Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. That took me way longer than you want to know. But moving on from maul throwing, we now have the ESTOC. And as you know, ESTOC... ESTOC is best stock, which again is going to work just similar to the rapier. Very, very small, agile, quick, and for some good thrusting, and also annoying people in a certain game. Poise, 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 push, got him. Just kind of jam it into him again and again. There we go. But the ESTOC here is a really nice bundle with the buckler, because you can get some nice, you know, using the buckler as a bit of defense while you just work on your thrusting. It's a very nice weapon, and I do very much so enjoy it using it in the commoner tier, because again, this is where you can see all the nice flesh damage. You don't have to actually work as hard for your kills. And it just gives you some good time to kind of get around. You know what? Watch this. Dropped it. I don't need two hands. I need one. What about slicing with it? What about slicing? Yeah, the slicing works. Again, it's very, very sharp. It's very extremely sharp. It's just like a needle. just like a small needle. That's all this weapon is. It's just a needle that penetrates into Willy's supple flesh and makes him regret coming into work today. That just looks so like... You know what I mean? And for my final trick, we have BitterRelative's ultimate weapon pack, which is sort of a compilation or a best of weapons that BitterRelative has made, and that was the person that I covered in my first modded half-sword weapons video. And up first, we have the Chinese GUAN-DAO, a weapon that, as some of you may know, holds a very special place in my heart, and a very special place in the heart of a certain man that I know very closely. The Chinese GUAN-DAO is a glaive that hits like a truck and can slice through men as though it can slice through daisies. No, not a good metaphor. Slice through... I don't know. But the GUAN-DAO is a very nice weapon. This one's a bit of a shorter one than I think the one that I used before. And a little bit more based in weight, but it's hey, it's just as handy. He's screaming in pain. The GUAN-DAO is a lot of fun. It's a very nice glaive, and it's really nicely controllable. Again, I'm not playing as best as I could because I'm having to talk, and it's so hard to talk sometimes. You know what I mean? It's just hard to talk and also realize what you're doing in the game. What do I say next? There you go. Beautiful. But it still is good enough to give those nice little hits like that. The greatest hits of Chinese history, the GUAN-DAO. Give me one good slice across the neck here, and we're closing the lights for the GUAN-DAO. That's what I want. He's gonna go down. Give him a second. Nope. Wait. Right here. Beautiful. I couldn't have done it better. Good night, GUAN-DAO. And good morning to Big Ball of Steel. You can take a gander at why it's called Big Ball of Steel. You can take a gander at that one. But this Big Ball of Steel, as you may guess, is just a very weighty weapon that can easily break a good willy leg. Think I can get a willy leg here? Hang on a minute. I could probably get a good willy leg here. Get a good willy leg. There we go. We're doing something there. There we go. He's hopping. He's hopping. I said a hip. A hop. It's all in the groove. It's got to break eventually, right? Maybe if I go run to the other leg. Get it from the other side. There we go. I think I got something going. Almost took the legs out from underneath him. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now he's realizing it. He's trying to maintain balance, though. Give him credit here. Okay, now this is going to be an ultimate test. Plansant versus Big Ball of Steel. Who wins? I feel like probably the guy with armor. And probably the guy with the Big Ball of Steel. Yeah? You okay? Don't look at me like, hang on. There we go, okay. But something big, it's shit. But something similar to the Big Ball of Steel is the Wolf's Tooth Cudgel, which is a spiky, short, big stick with metal. Just described like 80% of weapons. This one is extremely effective both against armor and fleshy bits on Willy. For instance, here, in a brave stand, I believe we can get a good mixture of both. Just like that. There we go. You can see it's effective against the metal armor there. He's back up. He's back up. Okay, got a little cut on the top there. Hang on a minute. Got him there. Hit him again. Hit him again. He's done. Hang on. Wait. Spin around. Spin around. He's out. Now it's just me and you, which I'm kind of surprised you made it this far. You get all right. You get one free hit. Go ahead. That was 2. Now it's my free hit, okay? Alright, now your go. Now your go. Come on, come on, get up! Do the impossible! Yes, yes, I'll even kneel. I'll kneel. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. 1 free hit. You wasted it. But this Wolf's Tooth Cudgel, or Langerbang? Langerbang. I don't know how to say it. But it's very, very effective, and arguably probably one of the most effective weapons that we've seen in this video, because it works just against everybody. Again, it's very, very heavy, so it's slow. It does have its drawbacks, so it's not 100% overpowered. And I'd still say the Planson, even with all these modern weapons, I still say the Planson is still probably the most overpowered weapon. But it's definitely, it holds its own when it comes to the overpowered talk. Hang on. Good. Good hit. Good hit again. He's done. Beautiful. Beautiful knock back and forth. He's jumping out of the ground. Got him in the legs. Got him again. Keep hitting him. Got him in the neck. He's done. Beautiful. He's out. Like a light. Switch. But that's going to be about it. Those were the modded weapons I just wanted to show off, and I wanted to show off a few different mod creators, while also paying homage to one of my favorites, which is BitterRelative, from the Ultimate Weapon Pack. But overall, I enjoyed all of those mod packs. I want to give you guys a really high recommendation to go and try out those mods. Download OVRDTH Selector mod, and then go give those mods a download, throw them into the folders, bada bing, bada boom, and yeah. They will serve you very well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a bit of a fun one that I just kind of threw together very quickly for the old holiday season. So without further ado, happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Thank you to my members, and bye-bye, everybody.